Hi, my name is Caleb Chambers, and I'm going to be a junior in Holtville High School. Holtville High School is located in the Imperial Valley. Most people know it as the desert. As you can see, our desert is perfect for farming. Farmers have been farming there for almost 100 years. This camp has been an extraordinary experience for me. We've gone all around the Imperial Valley looking at different companies, farmers, and groups that farm in the Imperial Valley. For example, here is a picture of Reuben Seeds. Here we learned that each seed is different in shape, weight, and the way the air can move it. Mr. Reuben also showed us through different methods of sorting out the seeds, for example this mesh, or the way this one uses gravity in the shape of the seed to sort it out to get the best quality seed that you can get to sell to the farmer. As Mr. Reuben is showing us here, always make sure to have good quality seed to make sure you have a happy customer. Another company that we went to was Keithley Williams Transplants. Here they told us that they go around the world and buy seeds, certain seeds that fit our climate, and they grow it and germinate it so that each farmer can get a certain size plant. Using transplants eliminates the germination stage. At Keithley Williams Transplants, they have a germination chamber so that each seed is for sure going to germinate. This eliminates cost for the farmer and helps out their company. Keithley Williams Transplants also has trailers that specifically fit each tray, and they also like to reuse their trays to help our environment. Another big contributor in the agriculture world is the IID. With Mr. Vince Brooks, we explored different waterways and learned that how each gravity-fed waterway helps water each and every farm. As we learned from him that the IID doesn't make you pay for water, but for the transportation of the water. Without bees, there wouldn't be any agriculture here in the Imperial Valley. We visited the Ashard's Bee Company, and here we learned how they take care of the bees and how they save them for each year. The Ashard's Bee Company does a great job in making sure that their bees are properly and carefully taken care for. Also, to the sides, all bees make honey, so they do make a little bit of honey on the side. Another cool agriculture business that we visited was Frog's Dairy. Here at the dairy, they use a carousel to milk the cows. Supposedly, the cows are perfectly fine. They look happy to me. We also learned how each cow has to bear a calf every year to keep in milk. We also were looking at how the carousel works and how the cows, again, love it. Down inside the carousel, we got to look and see what it looks like from up top. Because all cow has to bear a calf every year, there are lots of calves. So, people like El Toro Land and Cattle buy the cows that are steers. El Toro also has an export station where they condense hay bales and send them off to different countries that buy it, like China and Korea. Here they showed us how an 80-pound bale can be condensed into half the size but still be the same weight. Trust me, those bales are just as heavy. As a group, we also went to the Ag Commissioner's office, where they showed us how they check each and every farm to make sure they are following the regulation rules. We also went and visited the University of California Desert Research Center. There, they showed us different weeds and pests that they find, and they find different ways to prevent them for agriculture here in the Imperial Valley. It was very cool, and showing us how each weed and pest is different and is immune to certain things. Also in the Desert Research Center, we met with Jairo Diaz. Here, he showed us how drainage water, runoff water, and ditch water all have a different pH level and a different electronic conductivity. It was really cool to use the equipment that he uses to test each one of those concepts. It was really cool to learn from Jairo Diaz and the way he showed us the easy way to test water and the way that everybody in his industry tests water. I like to think of my life or learning stage as a seed, where you just begin. For a seed to grow, you need to have all the good elements and key contributors to make you into a good crop. I am just in learning stage, but with the things I've learned and the people I've met, I can grow into a great big crop. I would like to thank the United States Department of Agriculture for funding these 2 weeks that I got to take. It was a great experience for me, and I got to learn more and more about our agriculture here in the Imperial Valley and more about job opportunities.